right opposite. So it's going to be an opponent that they've been very familiar with, so it's not going to be too high of a concern, but definitely these kind of contests are going to be a little bit tough to navigate around as we're already looking at shots coming in from Sleepy as they are charging forward towards A1 Esports.
Well, yeah, this is not the first time this altercation happened between these two teams. I mean, we've got A1 and Horror Esports, and Horror being aggressive. I mean, they're on the offense side, and Sinister doing an incredible job, defending that building. But for now, I think he was able to receive a massive damage coming from Horror Esports, currently knocked down on the ground here. So I do wonder what the rest of A1 is going to do in this situation. I mean, there's also a need for Horror Esports to reset, to recuperate in the situation, but No Fear will definitely buy some time, for the rest of Horror Esports. Now that he is charging all alone, man, he was able to put down, Rowdy, was that Rowdy? Oh, 2 players? Wow.
Wow, this is so quickly as No Fear just pushes right through, but eventually he got caught in return because he was just pushing all alone. Hitman so far doing a lot of great work. He landed that grenade to halt that push coming in from the entirety of Horror Esports, and that bought a little bit more time and space for the rest of A1 to work this one out. Segregated on multiple levels of the floor right now, it's going to be Slippy that takes a little bit of a charge on the outskirts as he's waiting for some of all these concepts. It's going to be Jingle that finds Rowdy, and Deathstorm is the next one to fall. A1 Esports, they just crumble as the rest of these members are slowly weirded down. It's all up to Sinister and Hitman right now.
Great kill from Jiggle. Nice teamwork and execution coming from Horror Esports. I mean, we almost thought that, it's not going to be possible for Horror Esports to kind of eliminate the rest of A1 since 2 of their players actually got shut down when they were crossing the road. But here we go. I think another team wants to join into the mix here. So let's see what's going to happen as Sinister is already backed in the corner here and being pursued. This is the chance for Team Flash to kind of score some points as well from Horror Esports. Can they defend this building right here up against Team Flash?
We absolutely forgot.
They've had a little time, to go through and pillage those buildings to get some maybe ammos and some attachments they need for the guns. But yeah, I mean, they need to settle the score as fast as they could because the blue is already there devouring them. But since this is all just, like stage 1, it's not that, it's not that bad just yet. But anyway, here comes the attack now coming from Team Flash, and 5 elimination points now for Horror Esports. That was an early elimination for both A1 and Team Flash.
Crash slide too. They're just hoping that teams will be moving around this region as it's usually a very high traffic area. Well, shots are being fired over Rosado being unable to make his way across. Speaking of crowd, we have a bunch of them pretty much lurking around this our region of Jordanpool as we are having Pablo to be standing toe-to-toe. Pablo brought down to 1 HP, but he's still fending off the entirety of Zem9. And just like that, Alter Ego shuts out the Malaysians
in the competitive scene. Now, looking at GOU's squad, they're still complete. Okay, so far so good. That will always be an advantage. But the exchange right now they're having with Alter Ego Ares, having said that, they do have that advantage. Alter Ego is just playing with 3 of their members, and I don't know what is happening because we've got one player from GOU who's pretty close with Alter Ego Ares, but yeah, I think they are exchanging nades at this point.
Go in for a hug, and they're looking for their brothers coming in from Indonesia. While they do have that high ground, Tapian has arrived to see this. We see all the bucks into the little bit, and there's barely enough cover. BX goes for a drop shot, and it's just about enough for them to turn the tides around. 5 points in for side of Alter Ego, and who's what may have actually regretted their decision.
It's a vulnerable spot. I mean, you don't have anything to cover yourselves with. It's a low ground, and D plus Kia knows how to take advantage of it, but unfortunately kind of backfired because now they've just lost 3 of their members, and Alter Ego Ares still survives.
And somehow they're just trading back and forth.
And now he has been taken out of the equation. And coming off the kill feed, it's LGD as well, racking up some points from ASIA.
So far, looking to be pretty clear for now, as only of these teams are already in North Point. A little bit of exchange going on as 4 Miracle Vibes will clash up against the members of our esports. We're only left down to this final member, so No Fear's got to do everything possible to take on Doc. Both sides full HP, and here comes the push. Double tap on that S12K.
Inside that shack again. Oh, man. Nicely done by ASI8. I mean, we've got one player from 4 Miracle Vibes currently knocked down on the ground. Now make that 2, ladies and gents. Jaw.
See, they're pretty much at the corner map behind the spawn we kill, where currently RQ has the only compile available. That leaves everybody else there out in the open. ASI8 getting caught up with Kusaifa over on the grass. Meanwhile, there was back and forth trades that will eventually see that 4 Miracle Vibes member on the ground. Links, he does have the bird's eye view up against Doc as well as Top. This is going to be a little bit tough, but Top is already giving help to the Fulham member. And here comes Ed. He drops to the ball top. It might just burn them up alive. Edgar failing the roof, but somehow the member of ASI8 stays afloat. But this nade will be brought right in. From left for that member as he tries to run out, but not finding enough just about yet. 10, is he gonna get it? He just puts himself a little bit more covered because there's pressure coming from the hillside.
Pretty strong, aggressive, just as expected coming from this voice. This is their way of actually saying hello to everyone. We are in the game.
That's right, and they also spot out 10. Great sharp shots, but it's actually Carrillo that does find a number instead because he's
to think that he will be pushing through with the plan because he kind of stepped back now. And again, Alter Ego RIS, despite, having all the
as well. This is going to be a tight one. And they brought some level down to 20 HP. And he found it.
Okay, that is the opening. A7 it has been waiting for. We've got one of them knocked down on the ground, and that is, of course, how you play.
As they take that urban setting as their playground, Jiki already got that M4 in hand, but the rest of the reinforced members are charging right through. A jump shot coming from TZ as he secures that knock. He secured, well, we have Alpha 7 locking down that member of the Savior. And we've seen this happen up against Enigma Galaxy before. Are they sure they really won that full challenge just yet?
Yeah, he's doing a lot of parkour in this situation. I mean, he was able to inflict damage to NS Red Force, but none of the boys of NS Red Force has been knocked down just yet, so there's plenty and probably retaliate over here. Now, we've seen the Savior defend this building countless times, but Alpha 7 seems to be doing a good job so far. Putting down one of their players, and that would be Natted T, which brings us down to just 3 players for the side of the Savior. Throw an effective nade up against NS Red Force, so perhaps that would pave the way for them to get into the building and do the job. But in the meantime, let's check out our esports as they butcher the players.
They have a real good time. Here comes the rival Alter Ego as they strike down 2 members of Thunder Talk. They're pretty much exposed. The entirety of the squad, they're just out there in the open, and just like that, she will take 3 members down.
Alter Ego RIS came in looking to pop some heads, and the first victim that fell to their hands inside Miramar are those boys, the opposition of Thunder Talk Gaming.
Call in the cavalry for the rest of Horror Esports to just swing right at the weakest line. Swinging with that nade, looking pixel perfect. And then Torres is definitely opening up the account right now, going for that full push.
Wow.
And just like that, it's all down to Woonti, who makes his debut. He needs to make it shine even brighter as he trades right back. But there's 2 members roaming right through on his left. He's trying to manage it with the couple shells coming from the S12K. He does connect 1 shot, 2 down, and more to go. Bringing it up to 4-9. He's going for the fastest sprint. Can he seal the deal? It's Tony Clay that clutches and saves the day. And here comes No Fear.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was looking for the backup. Okay, so Vampire Esports, after what they did to D-Saver, now they're experiencing it as well. Tony K, he doesn't have anyone to back him up, and so Horror Esports, of course, is taking advantage for D-Saver here, ladies and gents. From that exchange, we've got 2 players knocked down on the ground, which paves the way for D plus Kia to clash the compound, but No Fear was able to put a stop to that track.
Everybody wants a piece of this land, and it seems like this battle will be never ending. They're holding down the line up against Fabian, and Fabian, he goes for an exchange and successfully takes him down. It's not over quite yet. The rest of No Fear's company will definitely respond as Hora drops in big bangs of an aid. And just like that, slowly singling out all these targets. Just enough coming in from Sky. Now it's down to Chip, and he does pin down one member, and that is Sky. 1v1. Slippy versus Chips. He's gonna be able to take this one. Damage being done with the DBS. Going for a reroll, and he sees this opportunity to go in for a push. Not quite enough coming from Chips. It's coming pretty close, but no secret just yet. Here comes the swing coming for the M4, and they will seal the deal.
We are at stage 5 with 8 teams remaining here. Alter Ego Ares seems to be doing a great job as well. Although Zeta, coming from Point Donkey, was able to spot one out from Alter Ego Ares, and I think we're getting a lot of confirmation that some of the boys are getting picked off one by one. But we're looking at Zeta at the moment. Point Donkey already suffered 2 casualties, so it's 2 players active for this team. Now Zeta goes in for the charge here while Potato's scooping up the nade. Unfortunately, it was too late for him to let go of that nade. That's why he's currently on the ground right now, while Zeta is experiencing some trouble himself as well. But he is healing up, but does he have enough time though?
Here comes LGD. It's third party upon third party in this entirety of the match. And they're just storm right through. They know that both Point Donkey as well as Alter Ego has been weakened up. So it's all about putting the scores right down. And exactly like he tries to hop over on the ledge, and it seems like there will be a retaliation. Zeta has to pull back, going on a little bit of loose chase, but that's not quite cutting it. Movement margins as well. And finally, LGD comes knocking at the gates, and with the nade, LGD secures it. A surprise on the tenacity of BX666. Still want to find out who exactly this is, and they go for an exchange. He still gets the knockdown, and he confirms the kill. LGD this time panicking as they're only down to 1 member remaining. Alter Ego, they secured 8 points so far of Hora Esports on the pushes onto this current compound, so they are taking the fight to the Red Aliens.
Yeah, I mean, they had no choice but to push this compound. They don't really have that much option, but Bigatron, of course, already anticipated that one. They're prepared, they got into position here, and now we're looking at, of course, the last 2 teams remaining, which is Fourth Tribes, and time is running out, ladies and gents. Even the space is running out. The Blue Ripper is out to get them, and Falak seems to be the first one who fell victim to Federalis.
They know that the rest of 4 tribes are over in the corner, and they find her one this time. Federalis, they capture her. There's no corners or stones left unturned.
And here we go, we got a player from BTR is currently knocked down as well, but this is it. Now or never, ladies and gents. Noki tried to make a difference, but unfortunately BTR does have the upper hand in this situation.
A little bit difficult, but the nades are bounced perfectly. Oh my goodness, XCY, that's a double nade. Went down and looked perfectly onto the angle, and just like that, 2 members needing to climb downwards, and look at TZ, he's on a push, and just like that, the rest of DX find themselves pretty much in a pickle.
Ooh, man, that was a great force that was put out by Ennis Red Force. Another title, but yeah, I mean, getting into action here. Oh, what an opening! We've got a clash from Team Flash up against which teams are they play? Oh, Alter Ego Ares! Xavier and Alpha 7 going head to head. Now this is some spectacle to watch.
Oh wow, Alpha 7 on it. Somehow every single pick that production picks today somehow gets themselves into a battle. We've seen this before where they have been trying to secure ground across El Pozo. This time, it is Alpha 7 that does secure those early 2 additional points and will be able to pick up Brilio.
And also coming off the kill feed, it's Lolo from Thunder Talk. Had a hit-and-run encounter with Alter Ego Ares, and the car was driven by Bad Brew, ladies and gents. Ooh, pretty badass. But anyway, getting back into Team Secret, we've got Kung Moo over here with a UMP. Okay, hesitant. get inside, obviously, because he just knows someone is.
So, as it goes, we're gonna be looking at the long-range name that was connected coming in from GT20 Pros. That was a really model, I do believe that's this name right now. But continuing on with the pace, which we will see Doc now being pretty much conservative on levels, dropping on the corner, cracking down behind the hole of the ground while Tiki coming into a close quarter combat with only barely enough health on that micro Uzi, still trying to push up against Izzy. A very dangerous move, but they are still trying to make him work out.
What? Okay, GK, the last surviving member. Can you be the knight in shining armor for Team Secret? He's very low in HP though, so the future is kind of bleak, but it's GK we're talking about here. Team Secret now Team is looking for the right opening shot, and there's barrel shotgun over here. Let's see if they can get a player from Alpha 7. Natty T with an attack with a UMP. Unfortunately, from behind, man, that's a major backstab coming from Mafioso.
Yes, and right there, speak of it.
It's definitely going to happen in just a while, ladies and gents. But there are a lot of teams that are still, coming from outside of the zone, like. And it's Red Force and Horror Esports still, but let's check out what is happening with Alter Ego RIS. Again, we've got one of them currently not down on the ground, and that is the overall MVP yesterday. Ooh, Weibo Gaming, ladies and gents. Okay, they're getting picked off one by one here by Alter Ego RIS, but I feel like there's another team that want to join into the mix as well, but still Riggs over here. Effective. Spray eliminating
down the line. More damage to be done towards the side of KF.
Ooh!
Just beautiful coming from SKF, and just like that, two members shut down, and that is the big instant randomly out of number 7. And just like that, looking for Revo. Last member on that word, because it's still
It's as easy as ABC for SKF27 here.
A bit too eager to just pop their heads wide open for taking so. Mafioso dropping really low. Tarix is closing right in. He's the last member of A7, and 4 points now added to the tally for
GOU is doing great, I can say. It's just so unfortunate though, because they just came off from a fight, and now they're dealing with back for esports, and that is, of course, the main reason why it's having a conflict against LG. But just look at that, Camel goes down hard. That was a nice shot out of LGD. 20K goes down as well. LGD seems doing just fine, and here comes Hansen up against the D plus Kia.
Wow! Please. And let's get this spread between Alpha and LG looking to be pretty interesting, as they have had some impact to be active on the go here. But Jiggle, he dropped that big name.
Man, Jiggle considering damage as well from his spray out there somewhere, but defective kills though coming from no here. Horror Esports right now applying a lot of pressure again up to for LG here, definitely going for a pinch. Here comes Stevie again with another nade attack, and Tian, oh man, is quite exposed behind, and Horror Esports is capitalizing that one. Here comes Jiggle, trying to dance it off with another player coming from LGD, and that is it, guys. LGD just got erased from Miramar map, courtesy of Horror Esports. To happen now, because attacking Horror Esports, we've got Chips with 80% health here, comes down to looking up a name, trying to Horror Esports in May here, but Sleepy ain't slipping at all. He is like a lot of damage on him over here. He is now going for a max break. Gets another one, and was able to shut down the one. He's coming from also 2 for 2.
Maybe he's barely getting enough cover, but he's pretty back. Oh, that's the 1v1.
Is eliminated. They could take over a building there, maybe a building where Badger is currently staying at, but of course it all depends on like what the outcome would be from that 3-way battle that we speak of.
And just like that, They're going on an absolute rampage as the entire ton of top members have been shredded out. Alter Ego are the ones that did not accept the ambush up against on the attempt while DDG happens on the offensive as he tries to work his way around. He's having a tough time controlling that DBS and then RL to get things done. Only two connections on the other side, but they're on the lower range. Well, it's not as many Alter Ego few members pinned down BCR. They're slowly making their advances, slowly hitting out Matters, so he has to do it all alone. It's going to be self.
These guys, right? I mean, Jiggle, No Fear, they're the ones pushing, doing all the hard work here, and Sky definitely will provide some support here, but, ooh, man, this is a tight one.
It definitely is. Barely enough room for the side of DDG. Now they try to push through. They're looking for Jiggle, but not pushing. They run into the other and just like that, the back-to-back win and on the island. Once we remember, sometimes you gotta still wait until what end of the base dude to actually make that rotation. So it's just gonna be a normal deal. But DX versus OR2, a full frontier fight with nothing over on the outskirts to be able to tack one down. But in the meantime, the Pekko has already been taken out by Paragen. Miller needs to be sent towards Swellbell, and Nate team is on the hunt. Where he's actually able to reflect. Going Donkey is also involved to help their first in the Nisha, and just like that, they were slowly rumbling. Now it's down to Nate team.
Boy Donkey definitely saw an opportunity there to take one player down coming from the Savior. What a third party getting into the mix here. Now Boy Donkey again seizing the day, eliminating the remaining boys of the Savior, and wow, what a way to exit the game. Oh, wasn't able to put any numbers onto the scoreboard there, which is of course another unusual gameplay coming from the Vampire Esports team. And of course the fight is not over just yet. RQ is not out of the woods just yet, just because Boy Donkey has been doing an effective third-party thing, and it's a critical situation for the side of RQ since obviously Boy Donkey has the upper hand advantage with this one. But what a showdown we are seeing coming from both of the teams here. Extra here trying to defend himself. He found they have gotten all the points here up against RQ.
Well, he's glad he ends up getting sent to the team. Planning upwards around the up against other squads out there. They are still on the hunt. Strong is down Pollyanna. This happened their hometown, and they're unhappy with the rival of the PZ side. Quickly as it goes up, ridiculous work on the just like that.
What a monster start though from the Crash. Maybe you're
better luck next time, I guess, but not like now. I know VPR very big in, but somehow he crashes over onto them both. That push was supposed to at least take out Snake, but it didn't really happen. And I don't know how they done it, but he just absolutely delivered everything back to the platform while they fly right in. I'll ship it for how Grand was up against able to overwhelm whatever the more prior to this. And swarming right through, here comes Vaccine. This is very fine. What Donkey plays so much more aggressive than the day before. Donkey right on the ground to try to see if he can change it all. But that is the perfect nade. Now, only DC left. He's just leaping right off the building. And I guess he just fell flat.
Bigatron, we got Boxy. Whew, man, okay. Massive spray, but not exactly sure if he was able to take a point there. But Win is currently knocked down on the ground, and Pedral is looking to seal the deal, and he was able to do that with his car. Just look at that. Very badass. Final remaining point now for the side of BCR, currently dominating the space here. Razak, very low in HP though, but just look at the number of elimination points set up by Boy Donkey. It's totally the record.
Yeah, they've been putting flights after flights. I think you're just smashes and flies through. Razak has got no damage. That is down. Well, they're about to foul out because there's name after name. I don't know how he's going to get it out alive, but he's just hiding out there inside the crowd. And that's closing for the exchange. It's actually crazy that Nate's is a teammate. And hopefully Daisy. That actually is the as Nate actually taken out.
Second place. just yet, right? Vampire Esports right now has the best chance of getting that WWCD, but
Really, out of all the finalists of PFMSL Southeast Asia. So that's it. Tony K still on board. You know the kind of damage this gentleman can do. Alongside with Schweppes, who's looking for a flank. Potato's position is gonna be that's one camel I don't want to ride. Fun fact. Then which they're looking for camel instead. So Exer, you at least have a piece to go for a trade with Tony K, baby. Potato goes down, but quickly traded back by Exter.
Okay, all right. This is a really interesting exchange coming from Boy Donkey and Vampire Esports. Now we've got Exter right here cooking up a nade himself. Is trying to put down players from Vampire Esports. Tony K still low in HP here. I mean, obviously Boy Donkey is not letting Vampire Esports to do a reset here to recuperate from this situation, and that's exactly what he needs to do to both of these teams.
They know that they're pretty much all bunched up all together, so BTR, all they really have to do is just swarm right through and absolutely run the competition. It's all down to Schweppes right now on the outskirts. And this camel definitely looking to be a little bit thirsty, running out. And that is going to be the first contact, moving right in. Just like that, Boxy secure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new day in the Ruthless Esports Invitational Showdown Season, 9 by now? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so they took out GK the moment they land. Then they're looking for the next target. But we shift over to South Johor. Here we have all the PL teams. Actually, two of the PL teams, LGD and Tianma, happen to be sharing the same spot.
One of them is still currently knocked down here, but I feel like one is back in the lobby. Mighty is trying to handle the business all alone with a micro Uzi, not even an extended mag, but just like really gunning them down with a micro Uzi in hand. So that is a pretty bold move there from Tiamba. But anyway, jumping back into RQ here, still a complete squad. There you go. There's the altercation we've been looking for, and Flamel did not waste any time with an M16 and just really gunned that person down. But LGB not really having a good time here since 3 casualties now on the board. So it's just Tian defending the team.
Yeah, I mean, he leaves him alone. He does have a Thompson though, but it's not the best weapon to clutch. Normally in this clutchy situation, you need a big shotgun. Later they need very, very smartly now with the left side. That one player knows that Mighty is there. But the moment he moved in, Mighty was ready for him.
Great timing though from that convincing win right there. Now Lepar with the jiggle. Okay, that was such a nice move with a UMP and ended things with a shotgun. So nice touch right there. Elegance at its best, and now we're looking again back to RQ here with 3 elimination points. So Joel already out of the game,
and that is Joe out. So 4 medical vibes. Wonder how many points they managed to collect in total. We'll tap it back later. From tops now, he's on the lower ground with D+ here on high ground. There's D+ here all around him. There's no way he can escape that. Okay, no, they're on the inside circle, so D+ care, they want to take over this compound. Alright, here comes the crash in here, but he is all alone. He needs backup with him. But his teammate also knocked down, and it is RRQ from afar, leaving Fabian all alone, 1v2. Could not hold his ground. Sky got him, and Sky will finish him off.
Okay, so yesterday, Horror Esports was left with 2 members as well, but they were able to get to the finish line. You know, they were able to score that chicken dinner in Erangel as well. So maybe it's a deja vu thing all over again for the side of Horror Esports. I mean, they were able to defend that compound just right, but Alpha 7, Ravo just took a nade to the face. Mafioso low in HP. They're still having an exchange though. This time, who? Okay, ASI 8.
Yeah, ASI 8 trying to block out Alpha 7 Mafioso on the inside. Trying to land a nade onto him. None of them connected.
4 members. Huzaifa getting shot at by the boys of RQ. This fight is happening on the northern side of Nogan. Going off angle here. Oh man, there you go.
Oh, here comes a long range by using it to knock down Nogan from afar. Beautifully executed. And now RQ got the players. Casanova from the other side. Sobel. RQ falling apart to the hands of ESIA, but Casanova has to move forward. Now the blue is on top of him. And see that the Baco on a mission to save Sobel.
This is a different Casanova that we are seeing right now. Casanova, a fighter, not a lover. But he's pretty low in HP, so he needs to heal up. Good thing that he is behind a rock there, so there's a time for him to kind of recuperate in this situation. But that will not stop him, of course, to cook his name. Challenging the boys of RQ. Will he hit them both? No, completely off target here. So there's a chance for Nepeko and Noga to respond up against Casanova with their nades as well.
Ooh, here comes the response from RQ onto Casanova. Casanova still alright behind this rock. But the two members of RQ, they're no longer going in the circle. They are going to join MG. MG takes out Casanova from afar anyway. Alpha 7. On the other side of the circle, looks like we're going to continue shield here.
Okay, so if they win this is the first time that Alpha 7 will be scoring their chicken dinner. And so far so good, I can say. I mean, pretty much they are doing an effective zone control here. ASI now in between RQ and Alpha 7, and Casanova already bleeding out there in the open. There's no chance for the team to revive him at this point. And now let's see if they can survive.
ASI lead, the first thing to deal with RQ, like what you said. While Alpha 7, they are just looking from the other side. They got MG, it could be the opening. The Baco together with Noga, the blue what it has to do with Casanova is still bleeding out. That one can be saved though. So for ASI 8 down to the last 2 members, and how they're going to deal with RQ's confirmation right now. At the same time, from afar, Carrillo will knock down GCM.
Oh, okay, this is a trick here.
What an angle by Mafioso. Allows the other members of Alpha 7 to move towards the center of the circle, and now they are surrounding RQ from afar. It's going to the main man himself, Carrillo, to get another knockdown back onto RQ. RQ back to 2 active players for now, while Carrillo continues all the way up to the Baco. The Baco, last hit on him, and it's still last.
Alpha 7 is doing a tremendous job so far, applying a lot of pressure onto the side of RQ. I mean, obviously, Lepar as well as Nepeko, they don't have anywhere else to go. I mean, the only cover that protects them would be the car that already exploded. It's really that he can to provide, you know, some sort of support to the other teammates. And now Nugget already knocked down by Squash Boo. Man, Squash Boo is squashing again.
Oh man, at the same time, RQ, they continue to survive, especially with the Baco on the other side together with MG, but there's no way they can save Nogan right now. Squash Boo coming in and squashes the Baco. One more play to go, it's going to be MG. And at the end of the day, nothing can stop Alpha 7 Esports.
In a CQC fight, so that was just lucky for the side of JDG. But you know what? It's not lucky, it's the fact that one of them is first knocked down. Now scratch that, make it 2 players already knocked down on the ground by GLU.
Oh, and Darixis knocked down to the ground, but Hexas fights back and they score 1 extra point, but they're not out of it yet because D plus K is around the corner. The other members of JD Gaming on the other building as well. So it's probably a matter of time till the fight continues on. While JD Gaming, they need to reset. Resolution is pretty low, while D plus K is moving on towards his building.
Okay. It's not a good spot though for the side of JDG. They're sandwiched in between, and here comes Fabian now. Okay, with the knockdown, and he just sealed the deal there, getting the point, getting the job done. Chip's now trying to put down another player coming from JD here. Good cash forces now, and D plus K obviously looking out for some more. And again, JD's not really having a great time here. GLU decided to kind of go for the push, and so I don't see a bright future for JD here.
Not at all. The fact that QZQ is now cornered down in 32 really hard. He doesn't start. He gets 2 down. 3. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. QZQ fighting back and he had the third one. But no, the jump shot came in from Forrest. But still, he got 3 knocks out of GLU squad.
And now Forrest also picking up the GLU squad members who have been knocked down by QZQ of JDG. But I don't understand why the rest of Team Muskie is not really pushing. I mean, obviously GLU is kind of licking their wounds, trying to rest up, trying to recuperate at this point, and this is kind of a missed opportunity for the side of Team Muskie.
Team Muskie, but they're still here to try to claim that opportunity. Might be a little bit too late now that the fact that GLU squad managed to reset, but they're not back on field club just yet. Understandably, because Team Muskie now they only have 2 active players, Osa as well as Forrest. Let's see if Osa can actually pull this one off with the UMP in hand towards the right. He needs to reload. And he's coming in. Right now towards the left side. The opponent jump shot onto our side. Executed by SPF. And looks like it's going to be GLU squad dominating with the rest being picked up by Onzen. While Champ, well, nice hit by Champ, knocking down Paragen. And looks like he's going in for it to try to secure that elimination point while Nate on the inside with his own name locks in the cross. And Nate is pretty much alone at the warehouse now while Vampire Esports are pushing him.
Great defense, though, coming from the side of Vampires. I mean, the fact that Nanity took a nade to the face, I think that was the essential thing. Paragy, rather, that put a stop onto their tracks. And just look at that. Team Secret kind of deciding it's a good time for them to join into the mix here. And we also got Zeta Voin Donkey themselves up against Vampire Esports, despite the fact not having a very good rotation during that time, but they were able to climb back up. But Voin Donkey capitalizing on this one while they're still licking their woods, and now they're trying to flush them out from inside this warehouse.
Yeah, Lamborghini is still down. And this is the best moment for Voin Donkey to come in. Zeta will secure that elimination point, leaving Xavier with 3 players. The rest of Voin Donkey coming in. We have Vexy coming from the side with a monster truck. A nade sent across past the warehouse, but it did not land onto any of the members of Xavier. And look at the position of Vexy. Vexy just arrived, and that was a big shield that he brought along to get him in. Knocked him down. Levi's charging with a high ground advantage, but from the other side, Paragen got taken out. Xavier out at number 12.
Man, there is a party going on here in the warehouse, ladies and gentlemen. A while ago, Team Secret tried to go for the third party, but they let Void Donkey get in there first, and now they're going for the pinch. And Void Donkey seems to be backed in the corner here, but got core, man! Great counter, effectively shutting down Team Secret. Now Void Donkey has a chance to defend himself effectively, and again got Corpse grenade to the face. Potato throwing some for himself. Potato now pulled out the double barrel shotgun, but GK from 9 teams remaining here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm proud of Beanie.
I am proud of Beanie, but you can check them out.
As long as they're in the foot of this hill/mountain, then they'll be okay. I mean, it's not going to be an easy angle for Alpha 7. Even Rebel is
Again, Alpha 7 as well as for Esports, that particular spot right there might be a double-edged sword.
But no double-edged sword here. It's only a single-edged sword for GLU squad. Unfortunately eliminated at number 8. And the fight continues on. Hora Esports finding it difficult to deal with Alpha 7. I mean, Red, just look at this. How are they going to even land a single shot on Alpha 7? But Mafioso jumps down for the high ground to eliminate the members of Hora Esports. At his side, Sleepy puts this...
Not even that high yet, but Beanie just maintaining his position here. I mean, he's quiet, right? And I don't know what he's going to do in this situation. He doesn't have the firepower, but he continues on to assert himself as well.
And with this circle shift, I just want to point out that Beanie is still somewhere within the circle. It's probably at the stage where it's like, okay, he puts down his phone, he has his ramen on the side, it's like, okay, I just wait till something happens. it's not going to be much of a difference right now. Okay, but we can clearly see him moving, so he is at a attentive mode right now. But because of Beanie surviving, look at this, he's now in the top 3, potentially to go top 2, because he's still not known by anyone.
Exactly.
How I see it, like it's really going to be down to how the circle plays.
And again, there's no way for IQQ to climb up, right? I mean, eventually he's going to be devoured by the blue zone. Same thing goes for Noki, I guess. I mean, there's little space. Yes, there's still space to move, but it's not going to be enough eventually. And just look at that. Revo is capitalizing still, considering where he is here. Of course, they already set their eyes onto Beanie here. I'm not sure if they're even aware of the fact that Revo is on top of Falak, because Falak's attention is over onto Vinny here. So let's see what's going to happen. What will Revo do in this situation? Oh, he went in for the jump and went for the spray, and Falak got down!
Oh, here comes Revo! That's not even a jump shot, that's a fall shot there by Revo! Oh man, okay, that's 1 down. 1v1v1. Oh my goodness, who will score it while Beanie's waiting on that side? Still paying a little bit more attention to Noki. The best position right now might be Noki.
Nicely done by Beanie, Sir Cloud! I wasn't really expecting that one, but then the IQ, the game sense, and the sheer determination to win this round. And this Red Force definitely showing champion material right here. Now it goes down to just Noki versus Beanie of Venice Red Force. And Noki receiving a lot of nades come from Beanie of Venice Red Force. Now going in for a molly right there. Noki running out of space. Beanie as well. He needs to jump. Okay, so Alpha 7 again, full aggro mode, I can say. You know, they were scouting the northern side just moments ago, right, trying to find the best entry point, but they just know that teams are quite spread out already, and there's a need for them to take this fight up against RQ. And Alpha 7, right now, just putting in a lot of effort here to take down, you know, the rest of RQ, with got swapped out with a massive spray. Wasn't able to hit his target. Karuga tried to dance it off, and yeah, he was able to score that point.
Wow, very objective gameplay by Alpha 7. Looks like the decision that Alpha 7 is taking.
So Horror Esports is staying under the bridge. Alpha 7 kind of decided, okay, we're just gonna go and swim, but they are definitely caught off guard there by Sleeping Horror Esports. Washable already out of the game, and man, nasty gameplay coming from Sleepy here, eliminating 3 players coming from Alpha 7, and here comes the 4-1, ladies and gents, but Alpha 7, Mafioso was able to defend himself, but unfortunately we cannot say the same for the rest of the players of Alpha 7, but
the 3 different teams still in the game, and now Fabian comes in, pops his smoke, and he will lead the charge. The IPL himself will do the scouting work, will do the dirty work. But here comes ASI-82. Baby managed to reach this compound, but the compound's not really valuable. But let's see if Baby can actually surprise them while they exit out into the open.
Honestly, ASI-8 has the biggest chance to win the chicken dinner because of the fact that Team Secret and T+K are going at it already. So whoever wins the fight will then have to deal with ASI-8. But definitely, since this clash is already happening, they're already wounded, they're already damaged, and it will be easy for the points of ASI-8 to just get the job done. And so the clash is already happening right in front of our eyes here. Frankie just took a nade to the face. Kungo is still currently knocked down. Fabian just been hit, but they're still alive and about to respond with a nade himself.
And Baby with his own nade. He wants to secure that point for himself, and he takes it out of Kungo. And we have a couple more players to go right in front of him, including Frankie, who's currently down. But Baby, maybe he's out of utilities at this moment, so he's gonna hold it off for now. While Drang is between 2 different teams. GK on his own in the building, up against D+K. And here comes Osal. This is GK, and GK eliminated.
To be honest, that was a bold move coming from Baby. I mean, yeah, I do understand that high risk, high reward kind of is the baby's thing, but yeah, it's paying off right at this moment. ASI versus equals Kia. Baby cooking up a nade here. We'll try to flush them out. Chips is holding on to his DBS while Fabian is cooking a nade of his own. Now, Baby just pulled out his M416. We got Casanova on prone here, using him right behind that special crate. And now the fight is about to happen. Chips, that broken down wall. He's jumping with his DBS. Let's see who will get knocked down first.
Here comes Chips from the side with the DBS. He got his target. The trade-off happened. Casanova got Fabian instead. Another name from the other side. And who got it? Who got it? At the end of the day, it's going to be ASI Esports that came in later after the two-way war between D plus Kia and also Team Secret to take away the chicken dinner.
Finish.
Bring us there. Bring us there. We don't always get to see the kind of circle. So come on. This is your chance. It is the final day anyway. So we like to see that kind of stuff. So leave in the comments section if you want to see the circle. But right now we're going to zoom in on to D plus Kia going up to GLU squad. And two places D plus Kia went down. Hexas knocked down as well. Fabian down. Man, this is super fast. Now it's only All-Star left on the other side.
Oh man, D plus Kia not looking too good for this round. 3 of them already knocked down onto the ground here, so GLU definitely has a leverage over D plus Kia. But oh man, a shotgun to the face! Oh, that was brutally done. But also here of D plus Kia, but it's pretty low in HP, so I don't know how long it's gonna last since GLU is about to get him. We got Haxi with a Tommy gun about to enter the room here, and there you go, end the line for all.
Culture reference, ladies and gentlemen. If you know that, put it in the comment section. But these Xavier delivering culture to NS Red Force, but Noxy is there ready for him, knocking him back down with the AUG.
Let's check out if the NS Red Force can be the force to reckon with up against D-Savior. Right now, one player is left for the side of D-Savior. And let's see if TZ here can make any difference for NS Red Force. He's up against Lamborghini, which is, of course, a tough competitor here. But let's see who's going to win. Oh, Beanie is here! Beanie comes to the rescue. Now TZ with another shotgun kill, and that is it. Whoa, D-Savior.
Like all around NS Red Force for now, waiting for the right moment to come in.
Alright, here we go. Zip9 clutching them out. TZ, XZY, cooking up a nade. To try to potentially shut down any players coming from Zip9 to stop them on the tracks. But Baby with an effective kill using a DPS. U-High down on the ground. We got Byron trying to come up with a kill of his own. Let's see how good NS Red Force will be with their defense. So far, so good, I can say.
Yeah, and here comes 7-9. Still not letting go of NS Red Force. And 7-9 still full squad. NS Red Force on the second floor. Texi will get Beanie. One more throw. It's going to be XCY on the other side. And DZ defending his own ground, taking out Mika with the DBS. Just by the corner because they hit the DBS. It's a very dangerous spot, but obviously one of the best weapons to come up with the clutch. XCY down to the rest of he gets one more go on to the right, and it's super duper low, and Noxy Red Force defended the ground again.
XCY putting up a show here, easy like ABC. But of course, NS Red Force and not out of the woods just yet because the boys of Vegatron out to get them this time.
Oh, here we go. But XCY gets better on us as a start. Noxy Red Force. Oh man. Okay, XCY, let's see what he can do against the other members of Vegatron right now. Picking up his name. This side. Surprise, surprise. Say Snake to eliminate him. After defending the ground against 2 different teams, they finally go out.
Ooh, man, defense against the dark arts. Oh my. Okay, that was such a great tactics right there. I mean, you weren't really expecting it, but it's one of the old tricks in the book. Vampire Esports might give BTR the same taste medicine, but BTR was a good call. Okay, it is not. I mean, the fight is not for us, but unfortunately, they encounter the boys of 4th Thrive. So this is an exciting matchup that we are seeing, but from afar, from that range. Oh my goodness, Camo with a takedown, and Noki puts down. Tony K puts down Noki as well.
Oh, it's a big mess right now. Fourth Rise and Vampire Esports now duking out with each other. And here comes Fourth Rise, Vampire Esports face to face. It's going to be CQC. Cairo comes in with the team. They're standing around the tree, going around, trying to find his target. But Camel dancing as well. He's being really, really tricky. And yet today, it is Vampire Esports winning against Fourth Rise on T24, trying to get away. 50% of health left. The Pico is now being shot down. T24, where are you gonna go? Vampire Esports is the one to dominate it at the very end.
Check it out, Sir Cloud. We are just at stage 2, but we're down to 17 remaining. And of course, the fight is not over just yet. We are seeing a lot of trade-offs, back and forth situation from a lot of teams here in the main peninsula. RQ domination, 5 elimination points here. VPE getting slaughtered by 4 Miracle Vibes this time.
Oh man, no chill, man. No chill at all. There comes Refus, and here is 4 Miracle Vibes. Eliminating Vampire Esports. What are we watching? Red Goods Naya as usual, the regular spot. We're gonna see Hospital. Okay, no chill here for Hospital. We have LGD and Alter Ego.
Alter Ego Errors. Ooh, nicely done by Bad Rue, ladies and gents. And a guy that has the most damage inside the game, so you need to be careful because he's somewhat of a John Wick for Alter Ego Errors. And now there's a need for Alter Ego Errors to cross this bridge, and LGD is just about ready to just come out, guns blazing, but Alter Ego Errors right now is doing amazing. Pablo with the first kill. About his players, they're all friends out there in the real world, so don't take it personal. Anyway, we got a much shady fight happening between Thunder Talk and Team Secret. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Thunder Talk Gaming claiming that win, but that's just one point. Let's see what the rest of the team has to say.
Yeah, rest of the Team Secret has to say now. GK is a bit ambitious with pistol, but Ranky, he doesn't have TP, okay, he's going for it. Same goes for Thunder Talk Gaming. Shin on the right. Oh, Ranky has that 3 though. But here comes the chase, ladies and gentlemen, the chase.
Straight from an action movie, that is Thunder Talk Gaming and Hot Pursuit. And now they are cornering GK inside this house. Definitely will try to flush him out with all of those nades. And Flashbang has just been ignited. Frankie goes down at the hands of Sing of Thunder Talk as well. But GK remains to be elusive at this point. Great knockdown. He still is great at defense. Thunder Talk Gaming simply to put him down, and another one bites the dust.
Wow, with just a pistol, GK is actually doing it. Okay, but the next challenge is going to be really big. Finally, GK went down, but the exchange happened. Okay, that went super duper fast. What's happening right now? Team Secret. From after all that, now they only have Gunro, and he is still going for it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, will definitely avenge his team, or will try to avenge his team. And now, just, I mean, Kunga definitely did switch to M249, but no match for a DPS and an S12K. Now getting back into action here in Deepa's Kia. Fabian is the only player remaining up with 4 esports, trying to dance it off with an Augie, was able to get one. But let's see what Slick is going to do in this situation. And yes, sir, Hard Esports survives another clash.
But they've been shot at from afar by Alter Ego. This could be the clash that determines everything, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Alter Ego though. Getting eliminated. No, not yet. That's the Sky here. Mr. MVP to hold it up for Horror Esports. Looking at the farm side, Thunder Talk Gaming and Alpha 7, but looking at how Alpha 7 is playing. Wait a second. Oh, Sky is out. So they only have 3 points. 3 points for Alpha 7 to catch. But Alpha 7 right now is starting to left place on points. So the gap is only 2 points now. But they still need to win the tiebreaker. So they got 2 points for Alpha 7. But the last game, top 4 teams, all 4 of them have a full squad. We are now into stage number 5. Who will make that first move? Everyone has their own corner now with a lot of space to play since
to take over this compound where BTR is currently staying at. Uzi and Taurus, both of them cooking up nades up against Snape here. And Snape, he's holding on to a smoke here.
But the fact that he held on to a smoke, Vampire Esports took advantage and knocking him down. Venturus will be down as well. A bit of a trade-off between the two teams. But Snape is in a difficult position, at least for Venturus. Newsy is there to pick him up. Nate sent by BTR. They're looking to try to get a double knockdown, but not able to land any yet. One more. Here comes! Back down to the ground is Venturus.
Alright, here we go. Vampire Esports also taking in a lot of damage coming from BTR, Venturus, as well as Sony K down on their knees at the moment. And Razy got shut down by NS Red Force, I believe. Yes, that was courtesy of TZ, but Federalis just got the point up against Vampire Esports. And Camel's still trying to make a way here up against the Tar. And yes, sir, I think Vampire might be winning this fight.
Okay, 1v1! And at the end of the day, it is Federalis that wins it for BTR. But cannot be complacent. Here comes NS Red Force.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like the right opportunity for NS Red Force to kind of swoop in, right? Just like what you mentioned earlier, they're like the cleaning crew right now. Pretty much just like what Alpha 7 did a while ago. But Federalis, what are you going to do in this situation with the DBS at hand? It was able to shut down 2 players coming from NS Red Force here. Now we are talking about 2 more to go, unfortunately. Firepower was not enough from the side of Federalis, but again, Alpha 7 coming into the play here.
Oh, just when you thought it's over, here comes Alpha 7. 2 nades lob into the warehouse. Mafioso will be on the other side. Take off Beanie, leaving XCY alone now. Time to wrap things up. Alpha 7 all rushing in. Looks like it might be a clean game for them, and it will be. Alpha 7
will move up 6 to 7 ranks.
That's the beauty about the round robin, right? And ASIA, they are playing the last game. So, they have the best chance to overall points. The ASIA no longer taking the blue. But, UCM knocked. Now one active player left for
then it can be hard to pull off. Now RQ, Void Donkey, man, this fight has been going on for quite some time now. Nerpeiko getting damage from Potato. Swabel, oh man, not looking too good for the side of RQ here up against Void Donkey. Swabel already falls down on the ground.
They will have that information. But now, it's Casanova. Blocked down by Gachon. And if Gachon eliminates it, that's it. ASIA will not be able to do it. So this is going to be a very important run here by Casanova.
On time. No, Red Force remains to be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, they're making their presence felt up against Point Donkey, throwing a lot of nades up against Razak and Warriors. So this needs to come closer, but unfortunately, TZ spots him out and put a stop on his tracks.
Oh, and DC is coming in. He kind of knows that Razak is right in front. Below that hill, and here comes DC with the AUG. Target switches to SOK, and that is Void Donkey eliminated. There will not be enough bodies for Casanova to do it.
Here we go, Casanova just turned into a bush right now. Okay, hopefully he doesn't get spotted out by NS Red Force. Okay, I mean if he can sneak an attack. Oh no, he just got spotted by TZ, and that is it. NS Red Force took the win.
And that is Chicken Dinner, the final Chicken Dinner